She raised him alone, he was her only child. Her joy. Her answered prayer, and just when life was finally beginning to smile on them, they killed him, but that wasn't the end, because God made her a promise, ask anything, and it will be done, and what she asked for shook everyone. This is how the story began. Grace was 28 when she married David. Theirs wasn't the kind of love people wrote songs about or whispered in poems. It was quiet, honest, and rooted in faith. They were both members of the sprawling church on Adams Street, in Edessawa Street off Bogaich Road. A massive building with tall stained-glass windows and a bell that sang over the city every Sunday morning. David was a carpenter. Not the richest, not the most handsome, but his eyes held a kindness that made people trust him. Grace was the shy choir girl whose voice could hush a room, though she barely spoke when the hymns ended. Their love bloomed in simple ways. David would bring her fresh mangoes after a long day's work, and Grace would hum to him while she swept the front yard. He built her a small wooden box with her name carved into it on their wedding day. Inside, she kept every little note he ever wrote her, no matter how ordinary. They made a home out of a modest house with a rusted zinc roof. When the rain poured, the rhythm on the roof became their lullaby. On quiet nights, they sat on the front porch counting stars, her head resting on his shoulder. A year into their marriage, Grace conceived. The joy was indescribable. David would come home and place his rough palms on her swelling belly, laughing. "This one will have my eyes and your stubbornness," he'd tease. Grace would laugh, swatting his arm playfully. "As long as he has your heart," but their happiness was short-lived. 3 months before the baby was due, David fell ill. It started as a mild fever. The town doctor waved it off as malaria. "He just needs rest," the doctor said, but Grace knew something wasn't right.